Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting here on the daily chart, of course, we are looking at three waves toward the downside and three waves toward the upside, where we have took the high again here, which tell us, of course, this might be an expanding flat. With an expanding flat, you would like to see a wave C with five waves towards the downside as an impulse: 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, of course, a running flat can appear during an expanding flat when you have a wave C, which is a very short, that ends up as well in five waves towards the downside, where we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, after a running flat, you would like to see a reversal of price towards the upside. And this is what we exactly were looking at with an impulse here, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then ABC, of course, for a wave 2. Then 1, 2, 3. However, your wave 4 went down again and reached again this level, which is not really nice to see. Now, the only possible scenario for a bullish in this area right now is only when you have a contracting diagonal in five waves towards the upside, where you have, of course, an impulse towards the upside and then three corrective waves. Now, the problem here is you have three waves again and then three waves for correction. Normally, when you start a contracting diagonal with an impulse, you should continue your wave 3 and your wave 5 with an impulse, and not having an impulse and then, of course, a zigzag, which is, a low possibility right now, a little bit, even for a contracting diagonal, unless we turn up this as a zigzag somehow like this. However, it is also not easy to call this as a zigzag, because as you can see, it is a very obvious five waves toward the upside. And by all means, here we are probably looking at something else unfolding, maybe at an A, B, and a C, or probably a WXY. However, in WXY as well, you cannot call a W for an impulse, and then X and Y, of course, both are zigzags. So yeah, the possibility is also very low even for a WXY. Now, still, we have to consider probably that this is a WXY as a first wave. Maybe it is a double zigzag like this and having an X in the between. So you have a first zigzag for W, then X as a connection, and a Y, of course, for a second zigzag here. So in case that this is a WXY, so then we can consider that this is a three ways toward the upside, three ways toward the downside, and again three ways toward the upside, making this an eligible WX and Y. Now, if that is a three ways toward the upside, therefore, of course, you have finished a correction wave. And that means the trend is already toward the downside. And as we can see, five waves already finished towards the downside here, where we probably then we are looking at, of course, continuation for a trend towards lower prices. And that means, of course, you would like to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation of an impulse towards the downside. Now, there is two possibilities for this. Whether you are in big 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, or you are in a wave Y, where you want to finish, of course, another structure as just a zigzag, which is, of course, A, B, and a C. And in that way, you will have finished here, also WXY, three ways down, also the ABC for zigzag towards the upside, and a final third structure with a zigzag for a wave Y. And that means you have a W, X, and Y here that you might have finished. And this is, of course, now currently is the highest possibility, to be honest, because, yeah, we cannot see any kind of impulsive waves right now for FET. And we cannot really even call a double 1, 2. So you cannot see an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your 5 is missing. Double 1, 2 here is fine, is perfect for double 1, 2. But since you don't have an impulse 5 waves for your wave 1 here, also you cannot call a 1, 2. This is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, and then A, B, and a C. So three waves, so double 1-2 is not possible, and impulse is not possible. The only possible ways to is just a contracting diagonal in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, if you break, of course, this trend line and you see the price going under it, therefore there is no other possibility for any kind of a bullish scenario, guys. Once we break this trend line here, we are definitely bearish. And yeah, well, if we are not bearish, then probably we are sideways, but we're gonna be ranging in this area, in this zone. If not, of course, bearish and under this low here. So definitely we're gonna be ranging in this area. Yeah, so this is what I see for FET. Unfortunately, now there is no chance for bullish other than of course this contracting diagonal so far. If you are bullish now, if you are bearish, of course, guys, be careful, you might be in 1, 2, 3 and then 4 and a 5, of course, continuation towards the downside, and then might finish as well, of course, this zigzag. Now it depends how much deep this wave C is gonna be. Let's have some target. If we have in a wave Y for a zigzag here, you would like to have this target as a 1 to 1 fib level for a wave C. Here we go. So this might be your wave C, might be your wave Y as well at 1 to 1 fib level. Now, uncommon target is a 0.618. So let's watch this target. Of course, I mean, as I said, we might range in between here. So yeah, these are, of course, the targets, guys, at 0.59 cent for FET probably, of course, and probably for uncommon target, which is exactly $1 for FET. Very psychological target here, where we might anyway start to range before breaking it. So yeah, this is the analysis for FET. Thank you for watching. And yeah, if you would like also to have KGT version, also for FET, it is over there. So yeah, by the way, I would like to show you what KGT can show us here. So as you can see, we have a two bearish signal here. As you can see, the last one taken here, it is lower price by lower CVDs. Yeah, so the signals are getting lower and the top is getting lower, and this is a confirmation for a downtrend. Now, of course, as well, we get a bullish signal here, but unfortunately there is no divergence. Here, when you are bullish, you would look like to see a divergence. So this price action should be going towards the upside. So this bottom here should be higher than this price, and that would be an indication of bullish scenario. But in FET right now, there is no indication at all. Plus, we are in a sell signal, so this is an additional confirmation that you are from the top here. It gave you already the sell signal, and for the accumulation, we can see also a lot of red. Okay, so that was it for KGT. If you would like to have KGT, also there is a special discount for Christmas that I published on X. You can find it, and of course, you can join our Discord and get the first version of KGT as well for free. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.